E.H. Howard here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to A Few Minutes with E.H. Howard. Today we're going to talk about something that, whenever I talk about this, I get people pissed. People get really annoyed with me. That's an everyday event. I feel like I'm the guy that always questions everything. But the thing is, people put a high level of value on something that is really smoke and mirrors, if you ask me. I understand the value of testimonials. I understand really the goal of them, what they were meant to do. I also understand how they have been devalued and destroyed, and there's no purpose to them anymore because they've been so watered down. And so let's talk about it for a minute. Let's get into it, and after this, let's look at the opener, and then we'll talk some more about testimonials. All right, I'll see you right back. Back. I'm E.H. Howard, and this is A Few Moments with E.H. Howard. All right. And as I was saying, when you join a networking group or you talk to any marketing and sales person, their go-to thing is you need testimonials, you need testimonials, you need testimonials. And just in case there's some people that aren't 100% sure what testimonials are, let's talk about that. And let's kind of talk about what I'm gonna approach it from what they should be, what the real purpose and goal is, and what they have become. Okay, and ergo how they become this is why they are useless and devalued and all that. Okay. Hopefully that's the train of thought that we're going for here. Okay, so back in the old days, and I am a huge, my business was born from networking and word of mouth and all that. I am very organic, I'm very like shaking hands, kissing babies, like I'm a politician kind of business marketing and salesperson. Okay. So for me, back in the old days, if I saw a company had a testimonial, and usually it was, the bigger issue was when businesses were a lot less internet focused and a lot less like community focused. Okay. Is if I went to a website and I saw, Mary P from Anaheim. Okay. Best business ever. I potentially know Mary P. Mary P could be my neighbor. Mary P could be there. The value of somebody giving me information about a business is that I know that person and I value that person's opinion, and I give them some weight when they say, you need to try this. You need to look at this business, this product, whatever, because I'm telling you to. Okay. And because I know Mary P, and I know Mary P wouldn't lie, she wouldn't give me a bad referral, like none of that. I know that what Mary P says is golden. Okay, I can take that to the freaking bank because Mary P said it, right? That's what they're supposed to be. That's what they used to be. All right. Somewhere in the timeline, I don't know, 2000s. Let's blame the 2000s, the aughts. Social media really was what changed everything, and the idea, and back in the old days, Orson Welles would sell you wine. Okay, and the idea was that you sort of knew Orson from movies and appearances on TV, so you kind of he had built a image that you could trust. Okay. Did that make me buy something? Does any celebrity spokesperson make me want to buy something? Just because so-and-so likes it doesn't mean that I'm going to like it. All right. But that celebrity and idea of Here's someone that is respected by a large amount of people. People have a slight peek into their personal life, so they feel that they know them. And we can get them to say, hey, followers, my besties, I really like this product, and I'm really enjoying it, and look what it's done for me. And in turn, all of their besties, aka followers, will believe what the influencer is saying, or that the celebrity is saying, and then it will become, we'll start making some great sales and stuff. All right, that's kind of what it started to evolve into. And later, much later in all of this, then we discovered that, oh, why don't I just pay you X amount of dollars, and you can write my testimonials, you can write what I want you to say, and then I will put it up on my website. I will do a review for you. I will write a testimonial for you if you write a testimonial for me. I can buy 500 testimonials, okay? And this is where things get into. Now, nowadays, you can, most testimonials on most websites that are not a small local home solopreneur, small business, check out who's giving the testimonials, okay? There are a lot of people, and this is what's called affiliate marketing, in that you will cross-promote each other's projects, okay? There are a lot of people that all of their testimonials are other people commenting on their product, and if you go to that person's website, you'll see that person commenting. So it's not even, I've used the product, I've tried the product, I like the product, I think you should like it, here's why. It's just basically, all right, we're all gonna put up testimonials on each other's websites and say very generic things about people, so it looks like people believe what we're selling. This also happens on a more micro level, and I was part of a networking group years ago, and this was right at the cusp of like testimonials taking off, and somebody said, oh, you need to get testimonials on your website. And that was sort of the mantra for the group for like 6 months, was we all need to get more testimonials on your websites. And it got back, because I'm old school, because I'm from that small home, shaking hands kind of thing. I was like, well, the only way I can really write a testimonial for you is if I use your product or your service and I like it, and then I want to tell the people that I know and like how great you are. I'm not just going to write you a testimonial so that I get one in return. This isn't a Valentine's kind of thing. This is business. That's not how it's supposed to work. That's not how it's supposed to work. The point of a testimonial is to punctuate trust with the consumer, okay? The consumer knows you, they like you, you are building a relationship and you're building trust with them. So if you're paying people for a testimonial, if you're paying people to write a Yelp review, if you're exchanging it for anything without actually using the product, the service, understanding it, then your testimonial really means nothing. Because I don't know you from the person sitting over there or from the person sitting over there. I don't know anything about you. I don't know your background. I don't know your experience. I don't even know if we are liking the same things. My business has a specific consumer in mind. So I want testimonials written by my super fans and my casual consumers that will speak further, will take what I've said and done to the next level by talking to them one-to-one, fellow casual consumers, fellow super fans. All right, that's the goal. That's what I want to do. I'm going to teach my casual fan, I'm going to get that, and then they're going to write a testimonial, for example, and then they're going to preach the good word to their flock. That's how it's supposed to work. And the idea is that you're building trust, because it is one person you trust telling you something. The idea of me giving a testimonial or a referral is, I like what you do so much, and I believe in you so much, and I trust you with my friends, my family, my coworkers, that I'm going to tell them about your business in hopes that they will come and use you. And if they don't, I'm going to keep on them till they do, because I think your business is ideal and right for them. Now, I guess there's so many people, I know so many of these businesses. If I'm an auto shop, all right, say I repair car engines, auto repair shop. And why would I want to have a testimonial written from somebody, or why would I be having people tell somebody who doesn't have a car? What if somebody takes public transportation? What if they have a motorcycle and I don't do motorcycle? Like, sales and marketing is about speaking to a very specific consumer who is ideal and right for the products and services and the experience that you offer. So massive marketing isn't going to work, right? Now, the other side to this is, how many times have you gone through something, gone through a Yelp review, gone through Facebook, gone through anything, and looked at a review or a testimonial and been like, Shazam, that blew my mind. That one right there, that testimonial, man, I gotta get this product. Like, this testimonial has changed my life. I have never read a testimonial quite like this. Scott F. Where is his Pulitzer? This is just amazing. I've never, ever purchased from a business based on a testimonial. If you have, I'd love to hear about it below. Like, let it rip. I'm happy to hear about it. But I never have. A testimonial has never swayed me, all right? And again, maybe that's me being old school. Maybe that is me coming from a small home solopreneur business background, is I am building a relationship one-on-one with you. Now, if I feel like somebody needs to have deeper reassurances of who I am and what I can do and how I can do it for them, I do have a list of consumers and clients that I was like, can I give your name out as a referral? If somebody wants more information, can I give your name as a referral? Because consumer A talking to consumer B about me is a even better sales tool than me talking to each consumer, all right? So for me, testimonials are pointless. They're wastes. I don't see the point in them. I don't understand what this obsession with, unless it's for self-validation, I don't understand why I should listen to Mary P from Corona. Like, I don't know Mary P from Corona. I don't know what I don't even know what she's like. I don't know what color hair she has. So why should I trust her on telling me which business to choose? Okay. But for me, connecting people to talk, and maybe sometimes it'll be a little sales thing. Like, I have a new client coming in, and they may need printing. So maybe I will give the name of my referral as my printer, because I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm going to give you the name of this printer I work with really closely. They do all our printing work, so I think it would also be nice for you to develop a relationship with them. Here's their name and number. So it's sort of like a double-edged, and they get to make a sales call, they get to connect, they get to build that rapport. So that to me is a much more powerful tool than scrolling through some, website and seeing, Dan D loves, and the other side of this is nobody freaking wants to write a testimonial. So, with the group that I was with, somebody had sat down and wrote 3 like boiler can, so-and-so at so-and-so company is the best person, and just kind of, it was almost like Mad Libs, fill in the blank. So if you went to all of that, you'd start to see like, oh, all these testimonials kind of sound like it's basically the same testimonial. How is this happening? So that's really my thing on testimonials, and I'm kind of rambling again, but again, that's me, that's my brand. Old man rambling. You would never believe I was 25, right? But that's the thing with testimonials is, if they work for you, great. If you have the time and the energy to put into cultivating, but then you've got to find people who are willing to write them, and then you have to find people that you're like, yeah, I really like Beth, but this testimonial she wrote, like, it's so, I don't want to put this on my website. It doesn't really describe me in any way, shape, or form. But now you kind of asked her, and you got to put it up because she's going to start looking for it, right? Like, is what that consumer going to write about your business exactly what you want to say about your business? There's that aspect to the whole thing as well. So, there are a lot of things that kind of go into play here. But again, you run your business the way you want to run your business. If you think testimonials are working for you, definitely go for it. I would love to hear, but I'd like to hear some empirical evidence. I've had 2 customers call up and say, the testimonial from, when I asked them how they heard about us or what converted them over to call us, they say, oh, I read a testimonial from Mary P on your website, and that was, I was sold. If that's the case, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I'm of the mind that very rarely, if ever, happens. So change my mind. Like, I hate those things. I think that's such an asshole aggressive thing to do. But please, my mind can be changed. I am an open-minded person. So if people say, oh yeah, I got a lot of business from testimonials, and you can actually back it up, like, I don't want you to say I got a lot of business, like, oh yeah, I increased my business by 10% because of these specific testimonials and what they said. And if that's, I'd also like to see what the testimonial said, because that's a pretty damn good testimonial then. Okay, so this has been a few moments with E.H. Howard where I kind of ramble about some issues that we all face as small home and solopreneur businesses, but aren't really topics that kind of fit into anywhere. So I kind of came up with this as a catch-all for some of the other things that we need to be talking about as small home and solopreneur businesses. These are exclusive to YouTube, so make sure you like and subscribe below to get more. While you're here, check out the Small Business Talk Show. That's a little bit more in-depth about bigger businesses, things that face small home and solopreneur businesses. Also here is Consider This Part 1, where we talk about ethical and moral issues that face small home and businesses and how you might solve them. Join us over on Patreon. There you can learn a lot more about how to actually sell and market your business, learn things like talking points and selling points, how to develop a 30-second commercial, determine what you're, like, there's a lot of stuff there. If you want to see a sample unit and kind of get the schedule, just visit patreon.ehhoward.com, which I will believe is below. Patreon.ehhoward.com. Join us over on Facebook, because we're doing the 2-minute challenge, because again, those are going to be exclusive to Facebook. And that's 2.ehhoward.com down here as well. And those are more fun, creative, kind of blue sky things where we kind of, what if you had $1 million? What would you do different in your business? Those kinds of things. To learn more about me, sell the experience or find your Betty, visit ehhoward.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We never close. We're open on Sundays. The only day we do close is National Raisin Day, and y'all know why. And if you don't, catch up on some videos. Other than that, follow me on social media. I'm E.H. Howard, literally everywhere, and I will see you in whichever next video I see you in. All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate y'all for watching, and have a good day.